This video is on prism orientation in eyeglasses. So just to quickly review, there's two parts to a prism that you have to be concerned about in clinic. There's the base, which is over here, the base, the bottom part of the prism, and the apex over here, which is the top part of the prism. In optometry, there's four types of prism orientations: base in, base out, base in, base up, base down. Four types. And let me show you what each type looks like. So I have a person's eye. Let me move this over here a little closer. And I have a triangle. Triangle is a representation for a prism. Right? So in this triangle, the base will be over here in the bottom. That's the base. And then the apex will be over here on top. Apex. So let's do base out first. Base out will be like this. And you have to specify which eye. So this is the right eye here. And this is the left eye here. So let's say you have base out in the right eye. So that will look something like this. You have to put the prism with the base facing outwards. So that's base out right eye. Let's say if you do base out left eye. So this is base out left eye. Again, the base over here is facing outwards. It's facing away from the nose. The nose is over here. This is base out left eye. And again, this is base out. Let me spin this around. Oop. This is base out right eye. Base in is opposite. This is base in. Oop. This base in right eye, and then base in left eye. And let's do base up. Base up left eye. Base up right eye. And then you guessed it. Base down is like this. Base down right eye, base down left eye. So this is very important in optometry. When you write out a prescription for eyeglasses, you have to specify the base orientation, the four types, and also the eye. So now I'm going to do a few examples of eyeglass prescriptions with prisms. Okay, let's say you want to prescribe a patient with a prism prescription of 2 base out total. There's 2 ways of doing this. Actually 3 ways. You can do what's called a split prism. You can split it. You can split it into 1 prism diopter base out in the right eye, and then 1 prism diopter base out in the left eye. So this is the orientation of the 2 base out. So 1 base out in the right eye, and let me circle the L. So that's the left, and then 1 base out in the left eye. So when you add these two, you get 2 base out total. You can also just put it in the right eye. So in this case, you could just do 2 base out in the right eye. Or you can do 2 base out in the left eye. So let me write that down. 2 base out in the left eye. So that the orientation of that would look something like this. 2 base out in the left eye. So there's 3 ways of doing the prescription. The 3 ways are like this. You can split it into 1 base out in the right and 1 base out in the left, or you could put it just all in one eye, either the right or the left. I usually split my prisms so it's more even. You can use this concept to do prisms for base in, base up, base down, same concept. Okay, hopefully this video helps.